I think if you are a serious business and serious about your place in an AI enabled future, Nick's team at Wave is the perfect partner for you. I think they're an excellent complement to you as a domain expert, right? We're domain experts in cold email. Nick is a domain expert in AI and automation.
That was Chris Fry, founder and CEO of Hyperscale Leads, who I got to work with on an email automation project. I'm Nick. I work as an AI solutions engineer for Wave AI. And today I'm going to be talking with Chris about this project we worked on. Chris, maybe you can start with an introduction, talk about what your company does, and maybe some of the challenges you were facing before our engagement.
Yeah, definitely. So my name's Chris. I'm the founder of Hyperspect, now called Hyperscale Leads. We're a lead generation agency focused on cold email. We send a lot of emails, tens of thousands or hundreds of thousands a month across all of our clients. So scalability and high volume is extremely important to us. We had a lot of challenges around accurate classification, timely classification, and doing this at scale and preparing for even greater scale because we're going through a little bit of a growth phase right now and getting the right systems in place to eliminate human error, manual processes is top of mind. And yeah, that's what brought us to Wave.
Great. Let's talk about the outcome. What kind of results did we get with this project, Chris? And how does this impact your company moving forward?
We take the metrics pretty seriously. We track everything related to performance and conversion rate and costs and everything associated to that. I think for us, the biggest value add was taking this process that I'm paying a full-time person to do and automating almost 90% of that. To be very specific, we measured the cost to label a specific email. We went from 23 cents down to about 3.5 cents. So I think on paper, that's an 84.5% reduction in cost, which is quite significant. And I think Nick and the Wave solution is going to help us scale 5 to 10 times more because we don't have to hire people to do this very specific thing that's very sensitive and very important to our business. So we can do it at a much more cost effective rate as we grow.
Awesome. So why don't we also touch on like what was it like working with us? What was your experience and how did our approach help deliver value for you and your team?
Yeah, honestly, it was very easy. It felt like working with a longtime friend, but someone who's clearly super capable. The team over there really knows what they're doing around automation, around AI. One of the best value adds that we got was just very clearly breaking down our business problem into technical equivalent. They were able to develop us a roadmap for solving that problem in a way that was extremely clear, extremely thoughtful. It was a phased approach. So I felt very comfortable throughout the whole process, and I felt like we were pacing ourselves very well. We were able to develop scripts and automations that plugged right into our business, right into the tools that we already use. And I think that was really a strength of Nick's approach is that he was able to adapt to our system and just complement what we were already doing. It was an absolute pleasure to do business with them, and we look forward to doing it again.
Thanks, Chris. So a lot of business owners are a little nervous about handing over workflows to AI or automation. Why don't you tell us a little bit about the control you felt you had within this project for where that handoff actually happened between what was controlled by humans still and what we handed off to AI or automation?
Yeah, it's an interesting question. I think for us, having control was really important. We felt like the approach was very helpful in clearly outlining where that handoff point was, and giving us the flexibility to say, hey, at this point, we're we're super confident in the output. We can have the AI do this comfortably. Over here, it's a little less confident, or we are a little less confident, or it's more sensitive. So we can have a human come into play over here. And I think that flexibility gave us a lot of comfort and a lot of feeling of control over that threshold from when a process that was previously human driven got handed off to an AI system, we felt very confident that the places where we chose to do that handoff were going to be handled correctly.
Amazing. Chris, thank you so much for joining me. I really appreciate it. And I'll leave everybody else with one final bite from Chris on his company as they look into the future.
I think that one of the values that we haven't necessarily realized yet, just because we haven't grown into it yet, is the scalability that it unlocks for our company, because we don't have to hire more people anymore. We just have to use these tools and these AI systems that Nick has created for us and Wave has created for us. And it allows us to scale our capacity without scaling our headcount, right? And scaling our costs as well.